Now, I don't do a whole lot of tablet reviews, but when I was given the chance to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 Lite, I thought to myself, what could be so light about this? So let me tell you guys about my experience with this tablet right here, who it's for, who it's not for, and yeah, let's go from there. Now, before we get too far into the review here, I gotta let you guys know that this is a media review unit sent out from Samsung for the purposes of this review. There's no expectations. They're seeing this video the same time as you. So again, thank you to Samsung for sending this out for the review. Now, let's first get some of the basic specs out of the way so you guys have an idea of what we're dealing with here. The tablet has an 8.7-inch display, which is an 800 by 1340 panel, basically a 720 panel there. Under the hood power rate, you're going to find a 5100 milliamp battery in there. I'm glad to say I was able to get all day battery out of it. 366 grams of weight there. You got a glass front, aluminum back, aluminum frame, and plastic ends, which is really kind of an interesting choice there. Colors coming in gray and silver. You can either get 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes of onboard storage. Of course, you can expand that out with an SD card up to 1 terabyte, and then 3 gigabytes or 4 gigabytes of RAM, depending on which storage size that you go with. And of course, powering everything there underneath the hood is a octa-core MediaTek MT8768T Helios processor running at 2.3 gigahertz. Now, this tablet does come with cameras, but let's not focus on the camera. But basically on the back here, you're going to have an 8 megapixel main shooter here, and the selfie camera on the front here comes in at 2 megapixels. Again, I wouldn't expect the greatest photos, but it does what it needs to do. In the box, you're going to get a charger, you're going to get the cable. It is a 15-watt charger, and it does run Android 11 with One UI 3.1 over top there. Now, I talked about the aluminum build here at the start. It is, like I said, it's aluminum back here. You've got glass in the front here, plastic ends, USB Type-C with the headphone jack, people. Let's talk about this display right here. It is a 720 display with the lighter unit here. Like I told you before, this is the A7 Lite. There was an A7 that came out September of last year. It was a much bigger unit with a 1080 panel. This is a 720 panel. With the price point that's coming at and the features that have been cut here and there, it is appropriate for its size. 720 still looks really good. And overall, I would say that the panel looks great for movies, for light gaming, for reading, for browsing the web, doing your email, things like that. That's exactly who this tablet is for. Your everyday kind of basic user, just people that would just want something lightweight, something that's basically just a bigger screen or just bigger than their phone, really, just to do really light tasks and whatnot. Now let's talk about those cameras again. If you're doing things like conferencing, Google Duo, Zoom, things like that, it's going to be good, but don't expect anybody to say, wow, when it comes to the picture quality. They may say wow for a different reason. It is what it is. It's good that Samsung puts it in there, but just don't expect the best results. Let's talk a little bit more about gaming and production. I gave this tablet to my kids to watch some movies and things like that. They had a really good time with it. Playing low intensity games like Angry Birds worked out really well. But when you get into things like Call of Duty and Asphalt 9, it does get a little stuttery here and there. Expect long load times when you're loading up games or applications, depending on how intensive they are. It's just a reality of the processor and the RAM that's in there. Again, it's not meant for high intensity use, basically really light use. But once you got the game loaded in there or the app, whatever, it should be smooth sailing. In fact, speaking of productivity, I actually used the tablet to make the thumbnail for this video. So go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you guys think of my thumbnail game, which is awesome. So other things to kind of point out here, like I said before, this is definitely a little bit slower tablet than what most people will probably be used to. Just know what you're getting into with this tablet. A lot of basic stuff, email, ebooks, basic games. Side note, there is no IP rating, so don't get this thing near water. Currently, at the time of recording of this video, the publishing of this video, the tablet currently goes for $200 directly through Samsung. However, if you trade in an eligible device, you can actually get that that down to $100 US. But definitely check with your carriers or different stores or different online. You might be able to get different deals, but again, $200, and if you trade in something, you get it down to $100. At $100, I can totally recommend this tablet. You should totally grab it if you're looking for something just straight and simple and just kind of basic. So that'll do it for my review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. It's not such a lightweight in every single category, but definitely it knows where it needs to be. Don't look past this if you need, a bigger screen and a good fun experience. So let me know down in the comments section if you have any more questions or anything like that about the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. If you guys have enjoyed the content, please leave a thumbs up. Think about hitting that subscribe button as well. I'm not wearing pants, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Cheers.